Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome Rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football. Live and on demand. Wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today. Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome Rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football. Live and on demand. Wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I haven't checked my social media to be, inundated with, hey, look what I did on Wordle today by every frickin' person on this show. So I'm wondering, how'd y'all do? 4 or 5? Did you say, or you didn't get it at all? 6? How'd you do?
I haven't done it in a few days. I keep forgetting.
What?
I got 4 today. I got 5.
Steve, I'm excited because this is as long as you've gone with anything. But yes. I feel like you're starting to do the fade, the Steve fade.
No, I'll get right back into it.
He said
just
that.
to spite you.
Does everybody know Steve? It's the Steve fade.
It's the Steve fade. Yeah, that's true. But if you know me also, I'll do whatever it takes to troll you.
Yeah. I know, this is tough, though. Now, you have your own way of being.
Yes.
And then trolling me. I wonder who will win out. Like Steve's natural way, like, okay, look, I'm done with this.
It's like the Mariners sometimes. You do good, sometimes you do bad.
All right. Hey,
I'll get back on my list.
How about we do it today? I'm right next to you. What do we be? Let's be Wordle buddies again.
I decided today I'm going to start back up on Friday.
You know what? Why don't you go Wordle yourself? Okay. And while you're doing it, hey, I've got the perfect outfit for you. The BJ and Migs Wordle shirt. Yeah, we got one. We may be the only radio station in the country that's got a Wordle shirt. Maybe. Until Wordle finds out. Anyway, so the BJ and Migs Wordle shirt, it's just like you think. It's got us. It's got Steve's favorite color, which, of course, in T-shirt is black. And then it's got a Wordle situation that's got the green and yellow squares, right? Is that what
Yes.
And you know what you want? That. Go to the Rock Shop today. Get the BJ Migs Wordle shirt at KISW.com.
Let's play B Migs.
It's time to play the game. Scream his name. B Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B Migs. You're a loser.
It is time for B Migs. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Sploosh. And let's all give some well wishes to Chris Strieger.
That's right.
And hopefully he heals well and comes back in, 7 to 9 months?
Yeah, sometime after after the All-Star break, probably. But he's going to be out for a while.
Yep. That's all right. I mean, you know what? Half a season, I think we could do okay, and then he'll come back for the push. Yep. Hopefully so. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Jeff in Puyallup. Jeff, are you there?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jeff. All right, Steve, get out of here. Goodbye. Get out of here, you Wordle beast. Whoa. Wow. For those playing at home, Jeff will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jeff, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
So ready.
What original Star Trek character had a name meaning freedom in Swahili?
Spock.
No.
Captain Kirk.
No.
Can't believe it.
Scotty.
No. What is the highest grade for steaks in the U.S.?
A.
No.
Double A.
No.
Highest grade? Triple A.
No. Bette Midler had the 80s hit song titled Wind Beneath My What?
Wings.
Yes. What is the largest of the Great Lakes?
Lake Superior.
Yes. Who played the title character in Edward Scissorhands?
Johnny Depp.
Yes. What is the name
His
of...
birthday today.
Oh, yeah, it is. What is the name of Canada's national anthem?
Oh, Canada.
Yes.
Blaine.
You're right. Which actor starred in 1991's Doc Hollywood?
Was that Johnny Depp?
No.
Doc Hollywood. Wow, Jim Carrey.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4 correct.
Yikes.
Hey,
by the way, mad props for the Star Trek question.
All right, then. Well, I mean, it's a Star Trek question.
Yeah.
No way Steve's getting that.
Yeah.
You know what? Jeff, it just might be your luck that he does.
Yeah.
Steve's back.
Look who it is, everybody.
It's me.
It's you. Are you ready?
I do want to give a shout out to this texter. It says, I have a challenge for you, Steve. Since it's a nice day on June 9th, 6-9, if you get 9 questions correct, you have to stop, even if you have 1 question left.
Oh, wow. No pressure.
I mean, how about also 6? We could do that, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, if you can
I
get
would
6
prefer
correct.
I would prefer you stop at 6. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'll try and stop it.
No, really, 6 is the better one to stop at. Just saying for a friend.
Are you ready? Oh, yes.
Nice.
What original Star Trek character had the name meaning freedom in Swahili?
Hora.
No.
Ahoru?
No.
Hura.
Yes.
Wow.
What is the highest grade for steaks in the U.S.?
Oh. Shout out to my favorite steak place at Snoqualmie Casino, Vista Prime Steak and Seafood. It's Prime.
Yes. Bette
baby.
Midler had the 80s hit song titled Wind Beneath My What?
Wings.
Yes. What is the largest of the Great Lakes?
Lake Superior.
Yes. Who played the title character in Edward Scissorhands?
Johnny Depp.
Yes. What is the name of Canada's national anthem?
Oh, Canada.
Yes. Who starred in 1991's Doc Hollywood?
Jeff Bridges?
No.
Tim Allen.
No.
What the hell is going on? Johnny Depp.
No. The most renowned composition from a musician is known as their magnum what?
Opus.
Yes. How many animals are represented in the Chinese zodiac?
12.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So close. 8 to 4.
Oh, sorry,
Jeff. You lose.
He beat
Steve
you.
wins.
He
Did well today, Steve. You killed me.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day.
Happy 6-9 day to you.
Nice.
And happy one to you as well.
Well,
Didn't get to all 10 questions.
Damn it.
So you might have been able to.
Oh, man.
But you also did not know who starred in Doc Hollywood. Jeff didn't either. This is kind of a tough one. I mean, if you knew the movie, maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I remember
it's
watching it. I
Michael
think
J.
once.
Fox, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I definitely haven't seen it.
I don't think it's one of his best, but it was a movie he
Oh,
did.
no. It was a movie he did in the 90s. It wasn't great.
I like how they both guessed Johnny Depp, though.
I know. After I already had a Johnny Depp question.
I was like, well, maybe it's Johnny Depp's birthday, and this is a theme.
It is.
It is his birthday.
Yes, it is. And I'm pretty sure it's Michael J. Fox's birthday, too. That's why I used
Sense.
it.
Yeah.
But
I wonder what Amber's going to get him for his birthday.
A new bed.
That would be nice.
Well, congrats on your win, man.
Man. Oh,
They're
there are
thinking
people.
several $1 million, but you know, and they're dead.
See, the thing is that, you know, for one person, that's a horrible thing, and then other people pay money for that.
Yeah.
They do. I'm
That's
just saying.
true,
you
and
know,
I'm
it's
not here to kink shame, but
Yeah.
you should make sure that person's okay with that if that's what you're going for.
It's just humanity is all I'm saying. You know,
Right.
humanity is very interesting where it's like, you know, it was a horrific part of the trial, but it's like, well, you know, in other parts of the world, people go, you know what? This is what I want.
I just remember that one time when my dog did that on our bed. I was not too pleased. I can only, and that's a little 7-pound dog.
Oh, dude.
I don't know.
You're a
If
better
a
man
human
than
did
me.
that, man,
Yeah.
that bed's going out the window.
Yeah, I feel like at that point. Yeah, okay. So do you burn that bed? I mean, yeah.
Yes. Especially if you get that Johnny Depp cash.
Yeah.
And by the way, man, I love the idea. I mean, really, when you think about in the 60s when there was, and going back to the Uhura thing, back in the 60s, of course, massive race issues that we had in this country. And so Gene Roddenberry is able to get a character on the show. He fought with NBC because they were like, what are you doing putting an African-American woman as a commanding officer on the bridge like that? And her name meant freedom.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And, how about, and a lot of Trek fans know this, but other people don't know this. Imagine this, Steve, if you were just a dude doing your job and one of the greatest leaders of American history comes to you and basically says, you are more important to us than anybody else, don't leave. Because Nichelle Nichols was going to leave the role. She was like, I'm done, it's okay, I've done it. And Martin Luther King has a meeting with her and says, you can't leave. You are perhaps the single most important person to our movement right now. You need to stay on this show.
Can I get a selfie?
Oh, she got more than a selfie, dude. She got
for my future social medias.
Man, I don't think anyone's ever asked me to stay anywhere. So yeah. All right. So what we got going on here is a thing called a cheese rolling contest, and you're probably like, "What the hell is that?" Well, it's a thing, and history was made at the latest competition. I'll tell you all about this at 7:17 on The Rock.
Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football. Live and on demand. Wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today.
This is BJ and Migs mornings on The Rock 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I didn't know about this, but over in England, there's a thing called the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling and Wake. Whatever that means.
I'm in for it, whatever it is.
Yeah, the cheese rolling part is it like a funeral? Isn't that a wake?
Oh, yeah.
Like when you see someone who's dead, I'm probably overthinking this. I'm like, do they roll the cheese on the dead body?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's a British term that we just don't know, like they call it cheese rolling and wake, and it just means a competition or something. I don't know.
What the hell? Vicky showed me a video of what this thing is.
Dude, it's so badass.
It's called a wake because it looks like people just die going down this hill.
It looks like they roll the cheese down, and then everyone has to go down this very steep hill chasing after it, and whoever gets it looks like to be the winner.
Oh, so it's not one, it's just one cheese. It's not like everyone has their own cheese.
Everyone's going after the big cheese.
Oh, okay. So
I can see this on the Ocho.
You're chasing the big wheel of cheese down a steep hill, and I guess everyone's trying to catch it like it's the golden snitch.
Yeah. It was on a documentary on Netflix called We Are the Champions, and it had a bunch of different events, and this was one of them. It is so amazing to watch these people do it because there are tactics to run or fall down this hill.
Yeah, do you roll? Do you keep running hard? Like, I'd blow out my knees if I tried this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is, yeah.
And they have bystanders. Like, there are people watching this.
Yeah.
They're probably watching to see if someone will die.
Basically, it's kind of like, it's like the people who watch NASCAR for the wrecks.
Wow.
I do like that it's not, because remember there's like that one where like horses would go down like a hill really steep. And
yeah.
I hate that because like the horse has no say over that. These are just idiot humans that have decided to do idiotic things, and I'm all for it.
Yep.
So you got to catch the video on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. Here we've got recent North Carolina State University grad Abby talking about her big win.
What brings you here? Yeah, the cheese race.
And she went there for the cheese race.
Wow.
Oh, man, she's got bragging rights for days.
Yeah, she does.
And she's got the cheese.
She's the first American to do it.
That's, I didn't realize that. I didn't, again, man, when you're a young person, you can just do whatever dumb thing you want. And for the most part, you should be okay.
Yeah.
I would look at that hill and get injured.
Dude, for real. Like, that just seems like, I'm like trying to think, like, well, I would probably just start rolling down it.
Yeah.
Side roll. Like,
Even then, though, like, I remember doing that as a little kid, and it was so much fun. And now the thought of it makes me nauseous.
Ooh.
Like, just because you get so much dizzier when you're an adult. And this is something nobody ever tells you about.
And also, the spectators are kind of, like, not in, like it's not safe for them either, because this cheese wheel rolls down at about 70 miles an hour.
And it's a big size piece of cheese.
It's a sizable hunk of cheese.
Yeah, it looks like, really, it looks like it's like the size of an LP record, but massively thicker than that.
Yep. Yeah, like a big cake, but it's just all a brick of cheese.
Damn.
If you won, would you take a big old bite out of that?
Well, it's your cheese. You can do what you want with
I'd pull out a knife and cut that cheese.
What are you going to do with the wheel?
You know what I think I would do, though? I would get like track pants or something kind of like a slippery type of pants and just fall on my ass and slide my ass down it.
Oh, not a bad tactic. Hopefully they stay on. That would be
it's a bumpy road, though.
Yeah. I mean, how do you not just blow out every ACL that you have and other people have?
And who came up with this idea?
Billy Britton.
A team of hungry people, and someone's like, I dropped my cheese. I'm going to get it first. This sounds like a game.
Well, England does love their cheese. So I feel I don't know. And I wonder how old this is. It could be very, very old.
It's believed to be at least 600 years old.
There we go.
Wow. Can we start bringing it here in the States? Let's do it let's find a hill. Capitol Hill.
The Capitol Hill cheese roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
The urban cheese roll.
Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
Do it on the street.
How about this? We just start at Fifth Avenue, and you get down to Pike Place Market, and and then you roll it, and then you have to go run all the way down to Pike Place, and hopefully you're still alive.
There's the Netflix episode that the Rev was talking about, where We Are the Champions.
Yeah, it was so great.
They have other episodes about chili eating.
Wow.
Fantasy hairstyling. Okay. Yo-Yo Danny.
Yep. The chili eating one is crazy because spoiler alert, but the dude who won can't feel anything, so he's just like popping like hotter than the hottest Carolina Reapers.
Wow.
Just like they were nothing. It's like, how do you beat that?
Yeah.
They figured out a way to do 30 minutes on frog jumping and then dog dancing. Oh man, me and Lulu dance all the time.
Okay, you're
really.
Yeah, oh yeah. Tatum thinks it's hilarious when I dance with Lulu.
Oh well,
it's kind of like a cha-cha-cha kind of thing.
I was like, is it the tango? Is it the lambada?
How did they not feature you on the episode? Are you kidding me?
I guess I should have known about it before they made the episode, BJ.
Wow, look at all these cool things, man, including cheese rolling and wake, the big competition.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
Some people may think this is an amazing contest to participate in. Others may think this is really dumb. So what we want to know is this. What was the dumbest contest that you have ever been in? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the dumbest contest you have ever been in? We'll take your calls and texts after Shinedown on The Rock.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. And there's a crazy competition in England called the British cheese rolling thing, which is really not what it's called, but that's what it feels like.
I mean, still.
Yeah, and an American won it for the first time, a North Carolina student, and she was very happy to win.
Apparently, this was featured in The Amazing Race at one point, one of the seasons of The Amazing Race, the cheese roll.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
And they do one in Wisconsin now, which makes sense.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah.
It looks, I mean, look, physical activity's fine, and a lot of stuff I see in a lot of these shows like The Amazing Race or Survivor, sure, you really could get hurt. But this really looks like you could get hurt if you just, don't do it right.
And one texter says the best part of the cheese roll is there's a rugby team that used to literally tackle people at the bottom of the hill to stop them from crashing into the crowd.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It just gets more ridiculous with each text.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because they're going down a hill at a pretty good clip.
Yes.
Especially if they're rolling down the hill and then somehow get on their feet and just have all that momentum.
And then you're just making a mad dash to get the cheese.
Yeah, all of this just seems like a really bad idea.
Right, such a bad idea.
So what we want to know, what was the dumbest contest that you have ever been in? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Mark in Bellevue. Mark, you are on The Rock.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Mark. Welcome to the show. So, okay, you're in a contest. It was dumb. What was it?
Back in the day when Bob Rivers and Spike and the guys were doing the morning KISW show, they ran a contest for a couple of weeks that was a Jerry Springer contest, and one of the days I won. And after they gathered all the winners, we ended up going to a Thunderbirds hockey game.
Nice.
Where during the intermission between periods, we had to go out on the ice and throw lawn chairs into the goal.
Oh, because they used to throw chairs on the Jerry Springer show. That's actually pretty funny.
Exactly.
I love minor league hockey.
Oh, well, you know what? I wonder whose idea that was. I feel like that's a Spike idea.
It sounds like it.
If I had to think of either Bob, Spike, or Joe, knowing all of them very well, I feel like that's a Spike idea.
Joe was a fan of the Ganj back in the day. It could have been a Joe idea if it was this was during his Ganj era.
You're right. And look, I had a lot of conversations with Bob over the years, and Bob, was really like, he was clever and came up with great tunes. I just can't imagine Bob being the one going, hey, let's throw chairs and a goal. I'm not saying he wouldn't do it, but I feel like it's either Spike or Joe. You're right.
Like Bob was probably like, oh, yeah, sure, fine, that sounds good.
Bob was like, okay,
whatever. I don't have to think about it. That's cool. I'm making honey right now.
Yeah.
I'm finding a plane making honey.
Well, I think you pretty much found the magic of the Bob, Spike, and Joe show.
Yep.
Bob, I'll go come up with some good ideas. All right, Joe, I'm going to go make some honey.
That's great, Joe. I'm going to go make some honey.
That's what he makes maple syrup.
This is early days.
Before that.
Oh, before he did maple syrup, he did honey. Get on Wikipedia and learn about the man.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And
Morning, BJ.
And for folks that don't know, of course, Bob had surgery and he's doing well. And I just saw that Kathy Faulkner, the late Kathy Faulkner, visited him in Vegas, his new home.
Oh, nice!
So they got to hang out for a while, and which is always cool. All of the KISW alum just sort of hanging out once in a while.
We should all visit him when we go for your daughter's wedding.
Yeah. That was a thought, for at least for me anyway. I thought, how do I just want to make sure he's okay for visitors. You never know. I tired him out when he was, before surgery, so I feel like there's not probably going to tire him out after surgery.
No, we should surprise him. He knock on the door, and all of a sudden the entire show's like, hey, Bob!
Surprise! I think Lisa would have us escorted off the property.
They'll stick the bees on us.
They really would.
Not the bees.
Yeah, Danny. Bob was like, I feel, he was just into all what are you doing for a hobby kind of thing, like real extreme hobbies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like bees.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you like about bees?
Oh, they're great. They bring honey.
Okay, well, I feel like that's all you need to know. Steve,
right?
Release the bees. Danny will be a friend of the bees.
Yes,
They come to me, friends.
I know. I was like, Bob, I don't think I'll come see you till you're done with this bee thing. Okay, I'm kind of don't want to come to your house anymore.
I feel like I could write a short essay about all the dumb contests that I was a part of. Like, not that I personally competed in, from the old radio days.
Oh,
that you came up with.
Yeah.
I think my favorite still is the Stone on the Bone one. I think I told you guys for Audio Slave tickets, because like a stone. That was my way of thinking. Ganj was definitely involved in these ideas. I was like, why don't we just attach a brick stone or like one of those cinder blocks to somebody's package?
Of course.
They have to race from the bottom of Denny Hill or Denny Way all the way up to the radio station, which was at the top of Denny.
Yeah. Didn't you get in trouble for that?
That one, no. That one we did not get in trouble for. But it was great because they were on their phones and we'd check on them and you'd hear the chain because they'd have a chain. Then that was tied to the area.
Wow.
And then you hear this brick just kind of like bouncing off the cement.
Oh, geez.
And the stickler was you have to observe all traffic laws. So if there's a red light, you can't just crush, you can't jaywalk.
Oh.
And we had judges to make sure of that, which I don't know why, but I thought that was the dumbest and funniest part of the whole thing. Is like, I know you're running around the streets of Seattle with a giant cinder block attached to your wiener, but you better stop when it says to stop walking.
That was the thing. Oh, man.
But the one I think the dumbest thing I ever was involved in as a competition was the damn donkey race at Emerald Downs.
Oh.
Where it was for Evening Magazine, and John Curley and his team, it was back when John was the host of Evening Magazine, had a bunch of media people ride donkeys on the horse track and race to see who would win.
And you rode a donkey?
I rode a donkey.
Yes.
I've never ridden a horse, but I rode a donkey. And it was just so weird because you look out and there's just a sea of people there for a good day at Emerald Downs.
Yeah.
And we interrupt this broadcast of the Emerald Downs for idiots on donkeys.
Yeah.
And these donkeys don't know where the hell they're going. And I have no idea how to wrangle up a donkey.
Sounds like a good combo to me.
And then someone leaned in and goes, don't even worry about it. John Curley's going to cheat to win. And I was like, what is that? What?
What?
And I was about to win. And he distracted my donkey. Or somebody distracted
that sounds
my
like an Urban
donkey
Dictionary.
so that he could beat me.
How do you distract a donkey?
Someone's like, hey, donkey.
Oh.
Wait, are
and
you?
the donkey turned.
I thought he threw an apple or something.
Right? This is a big controversy.
Oh, I was heated.
Has this ever been addressed? Because as you know,
I brought it up
John,
on the air a few times.
Yeah, he's John's the host of a very popular radio show in town. I feel like.
Yeah, I never listened because of that.
Wow.
That was the end of our relationship.
We need a rematch.
I almost want to get him on the show to see what he says. To see if he'll admit to it.
I don't remember all the details because it was so long ago. But I know for a fact he cheated.
All right, listen, I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to throw this out right now because this is a giant controversy. I mean, and I think that, you know what, you were robbed of your glory.
I was.
And John Curley needs to address whether or not he won fair or square or not. So I'm going to put it out there. I know that we have some listeners. We share them with John Curley.
You demand the truth.
Yeah, and, you know, I know he does afternoons, so he has time to, if he wants to call in and give his side of the story, because I'm all about fair-minded broadcast.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah,
of
I'm all
course.
about
That's what you are.
Yeah, what's our motto? Fair and minded? I don't know,
I
something
think
like that.
high-energy mediocrity, but it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So I will say this to Mr. John Curley. There are allegations.
It's not. This is the truth.
Oh, well,
Yeah, there's no allegations
I don't
here.
say allegedly.
Okay.
This happened.
All
I
right.
witnessed it.
Well,
I lived it.
So you actually saw John Curley intentionally distract your donkey, which if you are just tuning in, you're probably going, is this code for something? No, it
was someone who worked with John Curley.
Okay, so they accused him of doing this.
Well, no, I witnessed someone who worked with John Curley.
One of his henchmen
distracted the donkey because John was riding a donkey too.
Oh, so one of his henchmen.
And all of a sudden,
wow,
John wins.
Wow.
And they don't show the distraction on Evening Magazine.
No, they don't. They just look.
I went on the air that next Monday, and I tell you, BJ, I was not happy.
Yeah, that's not cool. That is so not. All right, we're
going
to
to know how much awesomeness it would be if I could have as a list of accolades in life
out
that
there.
I won a donkey race?
Yeah, if yeah,
Steve Miggs, donkey champion.
That would be look. There would be a certificate that he'd have a plaque out there.
And just look at how important donkeys are to my life.
It's very true.
My
You have-
hockey team,
yeah.
the Tacoma Donkeys.
All right, then.
My favorite Christmas song, Dominic the Donkey.
Let's not bring that up. Jeez, I almost don't want John Curley on because that'll give you an excuse just to play that stupid song.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, that guy's a Viking.
Not now, I said, when we get him on, which he probably won't come on.
Here we go.
It's Dominic the Donkey.
My favorite character on Winnie the Pooh.
Eeyore?
No.
Tigger. Okay, great. Which has everything to do with donkeys. All right, so I am saying this now. I am putting this out there. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But the accusations have been thrown that John Curley is a donkey cheater.
He's a total donkey cheater.
Yeah, and therefore deserves this, a donkey punch, which you really shouldn't look that up, by the way, because that is a thing. You really shouldn't do that. But I'm willing to let him come on and defend himself. I'm willing to let it do it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no problem with that.
I just think we need a rematch too because
I'm never riding another donkey.
Yeah, Danny, let's not get crazy. I feel like I don't know.
Scarred for life.
As of 2019,
we were all much younger then, weren't we, Steve? We were much younger men, all of us at the time.
This is pre-pandemic, but Emerald Downs still did exotic races, and they had ostrich races, zebra races, and camel races. So you
What
can
about
choose.
donkey?
They don't
want to ride a
donkeys.
donkey.
Exactly, you don't have to do the donkey. You
But
have a
again,
camel.
I don't think I was thinking about like how uncool that is to the donkey. Sounds good. I'll get the race on Emerald Downs. I don't know. I sounded like that, but I did.
That's Goofy's riding the donkey today. Everybody. Hey, Mickey, I'm going to ride a donkey today, Mickey.
I'd rather let the donkeys ride themselves.
Okay, that's a show you can pay for down.
And then we put like a name tag on each one of them.
Yeah.
And we could be like, come here, donkey.
I don't think I want to see animals riding themselves, Steve. But anyway, I think the sentiment's nice.
So a bunch of asses on asses sounds like fun.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep.
I think that is
wrong.
that is the catchphrase of the morning. Is right. That is all right. Well, congratulations to everybody involved. But we've thrown it out there. I want to be fair broadcaster. You've made the
You're
accusation, but he may have a completely good explanation as to what happened
I
and
just
one
want
fair
an
square.
apology.
Oh, you want the apology?
I've lived this.
right.
I've lived now 20 years without this apology.
I think John should basically pull some strings at People Magazine, at Evening Magazine, and he should get you a plaque saying you're the official donkey champion.
I'm okay with that.
He should buy you a donkey.
I don't want a donkey.
Oh, jeez. Haven't you always wanted a donkey?
Yeah, don't you want a donkey?
I got a dog and a child. I got enough things to worry about in my life.
Had $1 million, I'd buy you a donkey.
I wonder if there's footage of it.
That's what I was looking for. If anything, they still had it.
Video evidence. It's got to be erased. If I'm John Curley and I did cheat,
They
I would
probably
erase it.
conveniently erased
I
that
would.
footage.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, and we just lost Jim, the photog guy over at King 5.
Oh,
He would've
Jim
been
would tell us.
If anybody could get access to the library, it'd be them.
Somebody
Him.
tweet at Jim if we can, if he still has his Twitter account active. Because if Jim could be like Deep Throat for us and really get us the
Excuse me?
Just say, hey, Operation Deep Throat the Donkey.
Yeah, it's a Watergate reference,
Deep
guys.
Throat
Sorry.
the donkey?
Okay,
Yes.
that's not what we're saying. Let's
The person's name is Deep Throat, and then it's all about the donkey. They're
Yeah,
not-
but you kind of don't want to run that together because that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a period between those things.
That's a good point. Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm not sure, Rev. I just know that we want justice. That's all I know.
We demand justice.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
A woman got over $5 million from an insurance company after she got an STD while hooking up in a guy's car. Is she a $5 million? Okay. I'll tell you why at 747 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football, live and on demand, wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today. Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football, live and on demand, wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today.
Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger is back. A flavor spectacle of pretzel proportion. Featuring applewood smoked bacon and hot and juicy beef. It puts beer cheese on top of Munster cheese and a pretzel bun on top of all that. Simply put, Wendy's Pretzel Pub puts the EAT in greatness. Try one today and see for yourself. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger.
For a limited time only at participating Wendy's.